Today, our champion, Dick O'Connell of Abington, Massachusetts, faces the challenge of John Czernicki of Webster, Massachusetts, on Candlepin bowling. Hi, everybody. Welcome once again to Candlepin bowling. I'm sure glad you could join us here at the Fairway in Natick, Massachusetts for 3 strings of Candlepin bowling, total pinfall determining our winner. As you know, each of them will take home a tangible souvenir. That comes from the Ace Trophy Company of Boston. One goes to the winner, indicating obviously that he has succeeded in moving on, and the other that he has successfully completed a roll-off and has made an appearance on our show. In addition to that, we have guaranteed prize money of $1,200. $700 goes to the winner, $350 goes to the runner-up, $50 available to the winner of each string. 3 certificates. A $50 gift certificate for men's clothing from Eastern Clothing Company of Watertown will go to the winner of each of the 3 strings and eventually to the runner-up, a total of 4. We have a $50 gift certificate from Super 7 Tire Dealers, which will go to today's runner-up. And we have a $50 gift certificate from True Value Hardware Stores and Home Centers. That goes to our marksman of the day, the bowler with the most marks. Other opportunities for our bowlers to get a little richer, most of you are familiar with. I'll remind you as the program goes along, but right now, let's talk to today's bowlers, shall we? John Czernicki, it's good to see you again.
Nice to be back.
But a year and a half or so since I saw you last, huh?
Yeah, about that.
And I see you brought along a few people to root for you. Who was that young lady with the diamond earrings who was giving you a kiss a little while ago?
It's my daughter, Tara. She's 2.5.
2.5. So that should fix you up pretty good, huh?
I hope so.
All right. And Dick O'Connell, let's see, last week was your 16th appearance. We threw out the first 3 before you, when you were just, you know, you were just learning. You were a rookie then, huh? And you have rolled 10 400s in that time and won 14 out of those 16. And, of course, are our defending champion. One thing that I noticed very, very much about you is that you stand over a 1-pin lead, particularly a 5-pin. You pick that thing up and you hit it right in the middle. How are you able to do that?
It's just concentration, you know, being able to blank everything out behind you. You know, you don't hear the noise.
Okay, listen, it should be a good match. You're both excellent bowlers, and we'll get underway right after this.
Candlepin Bowling is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware, your store of first choice.
It'll be a grand opening for Dad when you use the Father's Day gift ideas circular from True Value Hardware stores. Like this Suncast Hosemobile cart, just $22.88. Or a Weed Eater electric blower for only $25.88. Get Green Thumb cordless grass shears with extension handle for $29.99. Or this Remington 12-inch electric chainsaw for only $45.79 at participating True Value Hardware stores and home centers.
The coast of Maine is a special place, the kind of place that dreams and legends are made of. If you've ever dreamed of owning your own oceanfront property in Maine, now is the time to act. For a limited time, Patton Auction and Land is offering a select number of magnificent oceanfront properties for far less than you'd expect to pay. You can choose from beautiful secluded inlet properties at HOLWAY Point for as little as $47.9. Or dramatic oceanfront estates at Jasper Head for as little as $194.9. Each far from the crowds, unique, inspiring, and valuable. To further enhance this offer, excellent financing is available on all of these exceptional properties. For more information, please call 1-800-847-7000. But you must act now. This may be your last opportunity to own Maine oceanfront of this kind at these prices. Call now.
You're up.
I'm sleeping.
You were walking.
I was walking in my sleep.
Have your coffee.
Hey, yours is darker than mine.
Mine's decaffeinated Folgers crystals. Yours is the decaffeinated you always drink.
Did you use the same amount?
Yeah, watch. Mine's mountain grown Folgers.
Nice aroma.
A sip?
Yeah. I thought I was the reason you're always so bright-eyed in the morning.
Oh, you are.
Decaffeinated Folgers crystals. So dark and rich, shouldn't you switch?
Leading off on lane 2, today's challenger, John Czernicki, Webster, Massachusetts. League average 124. Our high-low jackpot Today, $300. Our home viewer, $700. John Czernicki begins with a 10. He has a high single of 211, a high triple of 454, and had a 677 in winning his roll-off. So close to a strike. The kingpin with wood in front of it and wood beside it. So John is on the board. Now our defending champion, Dick O'Connell. The 1, 7, 8, 10. One piece of wood coming out of play, and Ralph Stewart is going up there to get it. Two pieces of wood in back of number 1. All but the 7. O'Connell has a league average of 126, a high single of 197, and a high triple of 468. That's a 9, because as he delivered that third ball, it touched the piece of wood that was in the gutter. Strike! Dick O'Connell's roll-off score was 634. John Czernicki, today's challenger, working on a spare as he comes up. Big 9 and a single pin. Oh, too bad. He had wood in front of it and two pieces, and they split, but he was unable to convert the single pin. Now he gets it for a 10. John made his first appearance on our program 6 years ago. And with the pressure of living up to the Czernicki name, obviously established by his mother Stacia and by his brother Ed, he was able to come on and roll a 369 and defeat Dick Rogan. So his first appearance was a winning one. A 9. His last appearance, after having defeated Tim Lipke in '87, the next week he ran into Alfie Johnson, and lost by 8 pins, 361, 353. Now Dick O'Connell working on a strike. He has 2 in a row. And now stand by, because 3 in a row is worth not just $50 for 3 marks in a row, but an additional bonus of $1,000. Nope. And in addition, he gets a tough spare lead because he has parallel pins, 4 and 5, and behind that, 7 and 8. Got 2 more of them, so the complete fill will be 8, but he will not have 3 marks in a row. It's a 9. And first check on the scoreboard after 4 boxes of the first string. Our defending champion, Dick O'Connell, leading by 14, as you can see over in the right-hand column, over our challenger, John Czernicki, 62-48.
This the most devastating war in our history. And these are the men who fought it, the leaders who gave the orders that shaped the destiny of so many. These are the warriors of World War II. And now you can be with them in battle, share their victories, witness their defeats, and experience all the emotion of being there in this extraordinary video library, The Warriors of World War II. From the award-winning television series Biography, narrated by Mike Wallace.
The world, declares Hitler, will hold its breath.
This remarkable series is brought to you for the first time on video cassette in a special collector's edition from U.S. News Video. Hitler, Churchill, Eisenhower, Rommel, Nimitz, and more of the men who made the decisions that meant life or death, victory or defeat in the war that shook the world. Call this toll-free number now and begin with the first cassette, Patton. You'll receive the video story of this courageous, controversial general for the special introductory offer of only $9.95. Charge it to save COD charges. Keep it and another 2 cassettes will follow every other month. You may cancel at any time. Satisfaction guaranteed. You'll also receive free with your first cassette this authentic World War II victory map set that allows you to follow the road to victory. Ride with these warriors from beginning to end. Watch their rise to power and witness their fall from grace. You'll see the war through their eyes with dramatic footage from both the Allies and the enemy. You'll be over there where they are. You'll hear it coming. You'll see it happen. You'll feel it. And you'll never forget it. You'll never forget the Warriors of World War II. Start your valuable collector's edition now. Call 1-800-234-9010.
Challenger, John Czernicki, ready to fire in the 5th box of the first string. Across the back, it's the 7, 9, 10, and the object pin is the 2, with a couple of pieces of wood over on the right-hand side. Get everything except the 7. A 10. John representing the Mohegan Bolodrome in Webster. A single pin left. It's the 6. Spare in the 6th. Our defending champion, who in the completed 4 boxes of both has a 14-pin lead, now to roll in the 5th. Two, 4, 8 with wood alongside the 2, and over on the right, 6 and 10. The only one down is the 2-pin. It's a 10. Dick is an electrician and a member of IBEW Local 223. He's a divorced father of 2. Representing Burlington Bowlaway. Ralph Stewart calls time. He has to check on a piece of wood to see whether it is touching or this side of the deadwood line. And apparently it is. That leaves the 7 alone over on the left-hand side, and with a piece of wood in front of it, the 6 and 10 on the right. got the 10 out of there and was trying to brush the 6 so that it would gallop over and get the 7. He went for it again. Didn't get it. An 8 box. John Czernicki, today's challenger, has a spare in the 6, so this will be the fill. That's the way to fill. Now a chance for 3 marks in a row with spare and strike. First ball catches 5. The object pins are the 1 and 3, and across the back he has 7, 8, 10. Pin came back, but just did not knock down that last pin. A 10. All right, 107, and that's through 8. Dick O'Connell at 80 through 6. Two full. Almost a complete spread eagle. He did leave the 8 pin. Just 2 on the right. So now he'll go for the 4 on the left, made up of the 2, 4, 7, and 8. It's a 7 box, leaving 2, 3, and 7. Two pins remaining for a spare. They're set up very nicely. 2 and 4 with wood in between. That's it. Spare in the 8. John Czernicki. And John came so close to getting a strike. Just the 5 pin, the king pin. He has it. Bonus gets him 7 more. And he has a piece of wood right across what can be a tough spare leave. It looks so easy, the triangle. This one is made up of the 6, 9, and 10. He got it, and his reaction is one of almost relief. It was, whew, glad I made it. And he adds 7 more. Now Dick O'Connell comes up working on a spare. An excellent opening string for our challenger, John Czernicki. 141. Dick O'Connell right now at 97, plus this through 8. $106. And 9 more. 115, and a chance now to make this a spare. Single pin is the 7. He's got it all over it. a strike on top of that. $50 in bonus money. Two bonus balls to be thrown. So close. So close to making it 2 strikes in a row. The ball has gone by that one pin twice without knocking it down. So it cost him $50 in bonus money, but he picks up $50 and a $50 gift certificate for men's clothing from Eastern Clothing Company of Watertown as he came from behind to win the first string, 145 to 141.
Now, when you buy your Dunlop passenger car tires from a Super 7 dealer, you receive free road hazard coverage, free flat repairs, free rotation every 7,000 miles, free rebalancing every 7,000 miles, free replacement up to 50% tread wear, free safety checks, honored at all Super 7 locations. For details, find your local Super 7 dealer by calling 1-800-THE-TIRE.
Hey, hi there. Hi. Look at this deal. Pretty good, huh? Yeah. While Toyota lets the sticker do the talking, great deals like me are everywhere. Right. The extra value package on this Celica GTS could save you up to $1,050 on features like power steering and air conditioning. But you gotta act fast. So what do you think? I'll take it. Great. I do all the talking, he gets the sale. Perfect.
Hey, Dad, there's this party tonight, and
You want to take the convertible?
Actually, the truck would be fine.
Whatever. Have a good time.
Brad?
Mandarin Orange from Slice, the best loved orange soda in America.
Dad! It's your dad.
Boy, is he touchy.
So the second string has begun with Dick O'Connell rolling a 10 and a 9 for 19, and John Czernicki a pair of 10s for 20. Here once again is our defending champion. Two excellent opening strings, a 145 and a 141. Spread eagle for Dick O'Connell. That's the right side. One of the three on the left, so it's an 8 box. As you can see in the right column, his lead is 3 pins. That's in the match. He has a strike. One, 2, and 7. That's his spare lead. Got just the 2. Nine box. Now he will be working with almost a spread eagle. The difference is that he also left the 8 pin. That took out the right side plus the 8-pin. Now he's left with the 247. It's a 9-box. And again, we take a check on the scoreboard, as we always do, after 4 boxes of the first string and 4 boxes of the middle. With a bonus ball still to be thrown by Dick, in fact, 2 bonus balls because he has a strike by Dick O'Connell. The score right now is John Czernicki 38, Dick O'Connell 37.
The average cost of a new import car today is almost $16,000. Now, for the same money, you can buy a new Chevy Corsica, the family car you always wanted, and still have plenty of money left over to buy him the fancy little import he always wanted.
Now save up to $2,300 or get 2.9 financing on top of it all. See your dealer for details today.
Start where more people end up. Chevy of New England.
What's your impression of Cosby? They say he's the man to imitate. The dude nobody can duplicate. Come on, folks. Let's see your take.
I'm so good, I don't even know what to do with myself.
So saddle up your knee. Don't hesitate. Horse around with the all-time great.
You're the best dad in the whole world.
Yeah, I know.
Weekend time is Cosby time.
Tonight at 8 and 8:30, only on Channel 5.
So you been practicing for me?
Yeah.
Kick it! What do you think this is, a game, Richie? Cops and robbers?
What if there's an alarm?
Never alarms. Never. Kick it! Yes, I like that. You surprise me sometimes. When you get inside, what are you gonna do?
Get jewelry, small stuff I can fit in my pockets, then I give it to you.
Yeah, you're getting smart. You know that? Tomorrow we'll be here at 4 o'clock sharp.
Tony and Richie were apprehended the following afternoon.
Our defending champion, Dick O'Connell, and he's working on a strike. 2 bonus balls to be fired. There's the first one. It leaves 2. The 6 and 9. Wood in front of it. Looks like you could redline it. The way the pin is right across in front. He chose to go a little to the right of the red line. Very effectively takes it out. And he has 2 marks in a row. And from a 2-pin lead, he suddenly jumps into a 13-pin lead. We're at the halfway point right now. 2 full on the head pin. 4. 5. No, 4. That's right, the 9 pins in the back. Still has 4. There's the 9 pin that was hiding in the back. Hiding only for me because I'm right on top of the 3rd. I'm looking down at it straight. So in order to get the proper angle, I have to go over and get a look at what Joe Sukar was shooting at in his camera. It was on the monitor. Four, 7 on the left, and on the right, it's the 3, 6, 9, and 10. Beautiful shot. Got everything except the 10. That's a 9 as he brushed the piece of wood which was in the gutter on the right-hand side before hitting the pin. One, 2, 9, and 10. And the only piece of wood on the deck is to the left of the 2-pin. He made it. A fine spare. Dick O'Connell in the 7th. 4 horsemen left side. One, 2, 4, and 7. Bang! Right into that 1-2 pocket, and they're gone. Six is the fill. Didn't get the head pin. Left 1, 3, 4, 7. That was getting just the 3. The head pin's still there, number 1. It's a 10. John Czernicki gets 8 for the fill on his spare. Too bad. He had a piece of wood that he wanted to have go right up against that 5-pin, because he's left with a 5 and 10, and wood certainly would help. Got the 5, but the 10 is still there. It's a 9 box. Here's a spare leave, as he has 4 and 7 to work on. And there is a piece of wood. Well, there are 2. One touching the 4-7, and then one about where number 1 would be. He's got it. Now Dick O'Connell. $7-10 split with 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of wood gathered around number 10. He's looking at it, and let's see what he does with the wood. He did it! Made that look like a piece of cake, didn't he? 107. Seven more, 114. And then, of course, 7 counting in the last box, 121. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Boy, that was a pretty spare. 124 plus this. And give him 6 more. 130. Already up to 275. John Czernicki. And John comes very close to getting a strike. I don't know how he can get it. It looks like a roadblock to me. Unless he can spin it from the top. Nope. It was a roadblock. He could not get at it. Too bad. $10. 103. That one went off to the left. Only 3 pins down. There are still 5. The 7-pin alone over to the left, and then the diamond on the right-hand side. It's an 8-box, a 111. So another $50 in bonus money goes to Dick O'Connell, and another $50 gift certificate for men's clothing from Eastern Clothing Company of Watertown to Dick O'Connell, as he has won the first string and the second string, and the score at the end of 2 is O'Connell 275, Czernicki 252.
Hi, I'm John Bon Jovi, and I want to talk to you if you're one of the millions of kids who's going to run away this year. Now, maybe you've got a bad situation at home. Maybe you think being on your own is the answer to all your problems. Well, listen. Run away and you'll be living on a prayer. You see, out on the streets, there's nothing. There's nothing to eat. There's no place to sleep. There's nobody to help you. There's nothing. Call Covenant House. They can help. That's 1-800 and keep dialing 9. Remember, the street is tough. It's tougher than you are.
The average cost of a new import car today is almost $16,000. Now, for the same money, you can buy a new Chevy Beretta, engineered like no other car in America, and still have plenty of money left to buy an expensive import, one you can park in your living room.
Now save up to $2,500 or get 2.9 financing on top of it all. See your dealer for details today.
Stop where more people end up. Chevy of New England.
You're up.
I'm sleeping.
You were walking.
I was walking in my sleep.
Have your coffee.
Hey, yours is darker than mine.
Mine's decaffeinated Folgers crystals. Yours is the decaffeinated you always drink.
Did you use the same amount?
Yeah, watch. Mine's mountain grown Folgers.
Nice aroma.
A sip?
Yeah. I thought I was the reason you're always so bright-eyed in the morning.
Oh, you are.
Decaffeinated Folgers crystals. So dark and rich, shouldn't you switch?
Leading off the third string, our challenger, John Czernicki. There's a break. He had a split. The 2 on the right went down. Now he just has 4-7 with favorable wood. Nine-pin drop. And again, some wood which, well, it started out to be favorable. Let's see how it works out. He has 1 pin, the 10, to pick up. He's made up his mind. So here he goes. Nope. The wood, it was hard to tell from where he was standing, and obviously where I am. The camera angle had a better look at it. He's way back here beyond 60 feet from it and trying to use depth perception to figure out whether if he hits the top of that piece of wood, will it swing around and into the 10 pin. And as it turned out, it was too far forward to make that. And it just diverted the ball. Now Dick O'Connell, the winner of the first string and the second string. He has a triangle to work on made up of the 4, 7, and 8. But he also has a piece of wood which is straddling across the 4 and the 8. Surprise! Hit it just a little too high, and as a result, got the 4 and 7, but that piece of wood spun around and didn't touch the 8. It's a 10. Dick O'Connell, the winner of the last 2 of our True Value Championship shows, still has not qualified. He has rolled a 425 and a 414 in his 2 appearances so far, but that is not good enough yet. Tom Ulster with his 444 on top, followed by Steve Reno's 437, Det Klein's 433. Got the 4 horsemen on the left side, but not the 10 that time. Jim Kelly's 432 is followed by Jeff Atkins' 426. So that puts Dick O'Connell's 425 right now as 6th place or alternate. Surprisingly thin hit for John Czernicki that time. Just 3. His object pin is the 3 pin, speaking of 3. Nope, it was a roadblock. Boy, I don't think I've ever seen one bowler get quite as many of them. For any of those folks who say, oh yeah, but you guys can use the wood and it helps out, it doesn't always help out. He can't even get a clean shot right now at the 5 for a spare. He got it, but he still had a piece of wood resting against it as a distraction. Now Dick O'Connell. Once again, one of those tricky triangles is what he'll be working at. This one is made up of the 3, 5, 6. They look so easy. But they're not. Ten. 3 successive 10s for Dick O'Connell. What he wants is he wants at least a 151. That would give him a 426. But moving along as he is right now into the 4th box and not putting a streak together, it will be tough. Looks as if his string of 10s may stop right here. He hasn't got the mark. It's an 8 box. Now the challenger, John Czernicki, on his spare. Getting only 4, but more important, getting a split. Just 1 that time. 3 pins on the right, 2 on the left. Running them down 3, 6, 10, 4, 7. And it's a 7 box with a 4 for a fill, so that's just a profit of 1 pin. Everything down except number 1. . Spare in the sixth. The lead for Dick O'Connell is down to 8 pins. He's opposite a 7-box here and then a spare. Four and 10. He got it. So he gets his first mark in the 5th, and as his lead was cut down to 8, he's opposite a 7-box, and he comes up with a spare. All right, that's picked up 3 plus how much? Plus, is it going to be a strike? He's got a rocking 4-pin, but it's going to stay up. And he has another mark. Now John Czernicki. And John is working on a spare. Big 8. The 5 and 8 to pick up for a spare. He was all over it, so he has 2 in a row. Seven. Now the side saddle triangle is helped out here by some wood in between. I'm talking about the 3, 5, and 9. For another? Yes. 3 marks in a row. $50 in bonus money. Dick O'Connell has 2 marks in a row here in the 3rd string. 5, that's the fill. And what he's looking at is 2, 4, 7, 6, 10. Wood in front of the 6. Got the left side. It's a 10. So the lead now has been cut from 20 down to 10. One, 2, 7, 8, 9. He made it! A very big spare, and that was not an easy one to make. He didn't have wood to help him. He was working on 1, 2, 7, 8, and 9, and made it. Now John Czernicki has 3 marks in a row. Eight is the fill, but look at the 2 pins that are still standing, 7 and 10. Yes, he made it. He played it beautifully. Played it beautifully. Another $50 in bonus money. 6. And on the right, the 3, 6, 10. On the left, the 7 pin. Too bad he wasn't able to get a mark here in the 10th. A fine 138 and a 390. An excellent 390. Now Dick O'Connell working on a spare. Big 9.
Yes, sir.
386. A 386 and another box to go. And of course a bonus ball. Six more. $398. Whoa, what a big one that was. That put him over 400 again. And 6 more. 408. And the third successive win for Dick O'Connell with a 408, defeating John Czernicki's 390.
Our skill, your home. Our profession, your most valuable possession. When your home needs a new look, don't trust just anyone. Call the best. Call New England Brickmaster. Our custom remodeling has increased the value of thousands of homes, making them beautiful, distinctive, maintenance-free. And we're quick and affordable. New England Brickmaster will be there from start to finish. From design through installation of our exclusive masonry, real brick, and acrylic wall finishes. All available with insulation in any color, texture, or pattern you desire. Think of your most valuable possession. Then call New England Brickmaster. For over 35 years, the best value in custom remodeling. Now is the perfect time to call. Find out why. Call 1-800-647-1300.
It'll be a grand opening for Dad when you use the Father's Day Gift Ideas circular from True Value Hardware Stores. Dad will get great results with this Master Mechanic self-igniting torch, just $14.99. For power and versatility, choose this Master Mechanic 2-speed cordless reversing drill, only $29.99. Or the Skill Power wrench with 120 RPM power in forward or reverse and a 3-hour recharge. It's just $37.99 at participating True Value Hardware Stores and home centers.
$700 if anybody is anywhere within 10 pins of the total today, which is $798. But even if it's nowhere near that, when I draw the card, that person is rewarded with these prizes.
A Jovan Florals gift set. Lily of the Valley, Wild Honeysuckle, Jovan Black Orchid, Island Gardenia, and Night Blooming Jasmine. Enjoy all these beautiful floral fragrances from Jovan. And a Hyponex plant food gift set. Contains fine quality Hyponex care products. Grow bigger, hardier plants with Hyponex plant food. Hyponex makes house plants grow like crazy. And a Conair gift set. Conair and Jerry Redding products bring you the finest in hair care today. Jerry Redding Mousse and Milk and Honey shampoo, plus Conair professional hair styling brushes.
Okay, anywhere within 10 of 798. And this card comes from Millie Lacoste of 63 Roosevelt Drive, Southbridge, Massachusetts, and she has guessed 788. Yes, it's a winner. All right, $700. Now we go to a high-low jackpot. That's worth $300. Dick O'Connell gets first try at that. Wow. John Czernicki, of course, you're the guy who got the most money out of this. 1875, back on the 24th of October in 1987. See if he can pick up 300 more. No, not today. All right. Okay, John and Dick, if you come up here, please. Wait till I get a little bit organized. John, it was good to have you here, and you started off with a grade 141, and you kept fighting him all the way, but he's tough.
He's tough. It was a good match. You know, I throw a couple marks at him, and he'd come right back.
That's right. You pick up this trophy, and also you got two $50 gift certificates for winning one of the strings, the third, and also being the runner-up. $50 gift certificate from Super 7 Tire Dealers, $350 plus $150 in bonus money. All right?
Thank you.
Come back and see us soon, will you? Richard, another trophy from the Ace Trophy Company, $50 gift certificate here from True Value for being our marksman of the day. And you picked up two of these $50 gift certificates from Eastern Clothing Company. And how much money do we have for you? It's a lot anyway, somewhere. And you son of a gun, you went over 400 again. Now that's 11 out of the 20 appearances you've been on our show, and we're throwing out the first three, so it's 11 out of the last 17. Son of a gun. $300 in bonus money plus $700, and veteran Charlie Jutches will be your challenger next week.
Good.
Okay, John Gillis for the whole crew. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you then.